Plastic Model Builder. Hello, it's I, Ari Stone with Plastic Model Builder, and this is the Tamiya Grumman F-14D Tomcat in 1/48 scale. In this video, we are going to be assembling the cockpit area, without the seats of course. We are starting off by painting everything a gray color. As you can see, the gray almost matches the sprue color, so it's hard to see when you paint it. We're going to be painting all these instrument panels here. We're going to show you some of them, not all of them. Pay attention to which ones get a black base, which ones do not. Most of them have something on there that goes a shade of black, so just read your instructions. We're going to paint all these little knobs and things like that. We're going to assemble the instrument panels. We're going to put all that in. We have a control stick right here. As well, there are two other control sticks. It's model making madness. We have to make things look pretty. So just go around, check your sprues, find out which parts need to get painted for this. It's a tedious process. It's got lots of knobs and buttons on here, lots of levers and things like that, and you see one of those levers right there. So just take your time. This is an F-14 cockpit, two-seater. So you have double your efforts to make everything look good. It's not like a single seat plane, so it does make things a little more difficult. We have one control panel in the front, which is this right here, another control panel, instrument panel in the back. That panel has some clear green paint on there. We're going to show you that later on, so keep watching just so you can see us paint that. Right now we're just getting all the various instrument panels and boxes. There are quite a bit of them for each side of this aircraft. So this one goes in the back. That's for the Rio backseat pilot there. Not really a pilot, just a Rio. Got all sorts of gauges, and that hole is where we will fit the green clear plastic. It's regular clear and we have to paint it. I used a green color for that, and we will show you that. This also goes in the back. These are the little side panels right here that go, they're raised up, not exactly on the side. Then we have more side panels that are the actual side panels of the cockpit, and opposed to the ones that just sit on the top consoles. So there's 4 of those. You have, I think, 4 more other top consoles and 2 on each front view, then your instrument panel. So it's like about 12 of them, I think. I'm bad with numbers, so please humor me, and if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. We have the canvas right here, which we're going to paint. There are canvas parts inside of that cockpit and leather stuff, so just paint it accordingly to how you want. You see me doing that right here. I went over it twice. I didn't really like the color I got last time, and I tried to blend it a little bit and darken it with that base. I have a little tool here that's used for doing fingernails. The nail polish people will dip the nail polish in it and it makes little dots. I am trying this out, seeing how well it paints little dots, and you see it gets them. I'm still working with it, learning it, how to use it with consistency of the paint. But you see it does work fairly well for putting just dots on the tips of everything. Just make sure you keep your paint a little wet, but not too wet to where it doesn't drip. We have a bunch of these consoles to do. We're not going to show you all of them. If I did, that would take a very long time. We have right here more canvas that's going to get painted. Right there is that green radar. It's going to get a decal over it, so we have to let that dry. So here are the decals we are going to apply on the instrument panels. Looks all like it's over the place, and then we just suck it up with a Q-tip. Move it into place, make sure the location is good. You have 2 right there. You have one on this top panel, another one for the intercept back seat, and then this clear green one right here that goes on to the clear radio radar. Looks really good once it's done. Got those 2 little decals that go right there, and that goes in the back of the aircraft. Got some knobs that we have to paint, control sticks and things like that. And here are more little buttons that can be flicked on and off inside of a real aircraft, so we got to make sure we get all those. You can use what's on the instructions, or you can look up the real aircraft and see what goes what. We do have some red color. We are also going to paint on some of these, and we will show you that as well. That goes on. I tried to paint some of those white ahead of time, that way the red will really pop. Otherwise, with a black coat, it kind of just disappears into the darkness and you don't really see it too well. Just getting that little dot there, you see me put it on the control stick. It's just a small little button. That tool works great for those. That's for the canopy, for the raising of the canopy right there. That's the actuator for it, that white part that we had previously painted. Doing some more little dots right here of white things. That way we can also paint things red colors. So you see me using that tool. It has all sorts of different applications that you can use it in. They also come with all sorts of different sizes. I got a pack of 6. Had big circles, little circles, all sorts of other circles, just to make these little dots. And I like how it comes out. We have some painting we have to do here on some more of the instrument and side panels right here. That will go onto the cockpit, which you see just off the screen there. There we go, using my toothpick with paint. Got some red paint on that one, and you see the difference in how the red paint goes on over white versus over black. The white tends to show it a little bit better, so that's why we use it. A couple more of them, just like so. You see how I'm doing that. You may need 2 coats. Now we get to assemble it. So we've got our foot controls right there. After that, we are going to put in the control stick. Once a control stick is in, we have this panel right here, which goes on the back side. Right there, it's basically a bulkhead. Then you have this, which goes down right there, the actuator for the canopy. Followed by this, we have a control stick of some kind that will go onto an instrument panel, and we will also put that in the plane. But these are the instrument panels. You see there are 4 of those, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, that are level. You got all 4 of those are in right now. Then we will have to put the side panels in, and the panels that sit on top as well. Now there's one more right here that sits on top there. You saw that little area for it. So that is the instrument panel for the pilot. We have some things we have to assemble on this. So that little back area right there, and that is the Rio station. You see that clear piece? Doesn't really light up, but it is clear. Makes it a little bit better, and it shines a little better. So you see how that looks overall. And these are those front panels that are within arm's reach, I guess you could say, that go right there on the front of the visual. You see me putting 2 there and 2 on the front, just like that. Once we get these down, we can start putting in the other instrument panels, which are these little guys right here that has a little joystick on it. By the way, if you do like my videos, subscribe, comment, and like to my channel. That way you can get the updates, and you can watch lives with me. You can watch these videos. We can comment on them and all sorts of good stuff. Especially when I do a premiere, I like to chat with people that watch my videos. It's fun to interact. We have the instrument cluster going down right there for the front cockpit. This has a little bit more controls on them. As you can see, like I said, there are plenty of controls, and that goes right there in the back. These are the side panels that make up the rest of the cockpit. 4 of those, 2 in the front, 2 in the back, as you see me putting those on right now. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. And as always, until next time, see ya!